If asked whether you would take a bet on yourself, would you? And how much would you actually bet on yourself? It's quite unfortunate that many of us guys don't seek to invest in ourselves and to do personal growth. We can spend money on booze and girls, but investing in ourselves, nah, we don't do that. And I think this is the main problem in the marketplace. As young people, we can jump up and down and say, man, there are no jobs allowed. But do we have the necessary skills, the skills to qualify us to have that job? With the 2021, I would like to challenge you to challenge yourself into actually doing some personal investment. Set some money, some time, and some energy aside for personal growth and investment. Just don't screw up everything, for heaven's sake. You see, personal investment and growth are very necessary for your career advancement and growth. And trust me, you feel good about yourself and confident when you have a bunch of things going your way. So, today we're going to talk about 3 ways that you can actually invest in yourself. So, firstly, learn new skills. Learn something no matter how trivial it is. Here's one saying that a man I was working besides with in an office told me. Learning new skills is a massive investment that you can do for yourself. It not only sharpens your mind but also can act as a side hustle, or you can incorporate it in your career to be promoted or to be a high value employee with a good salary. Thanks, the internet is loaded with a lot of free courses in multiple websites. Set some time in your, let's say, busy schedule and learn a new skill, build on your hobbies, and hone your abilities. Constantly upgrade yourself to new skills, let's say monthly, weekly, or annually. The damn choice is yours anyway. You see, learning new skills is one of the sure ways to be confident and independent in life, and very essential for success in life. You see, those guys with a lot of skills in the marketplace, a lot of opportunities in unlimited number are available to them. They can go to a company and say, let's say, I can help this company do this, or I can do self-employment. Secondly, build capacity, and this is my favorite, because for a long time now I've been a book reader, and I've struggled with the idea of reading a book every week. And I know I'm not the only one struggling this area, reading a book weekly, but at least I've read a book every 2 weeks or monthly, and I think you should do the same. And trust me, every book I've ever read has left me a changed person. You can tell a person from the books they read, and books have massive influence on people, their ideas and philosophy of life. Reading a book is like downloading a new file in your system, and trust me, when this is done for a long time, the result is a unique thought pattern. You can see issues and things from more than one single angle. And here's the deal, and I know everyone is struggling with something. I struggle with maybe something like, let's say, confidence issues or depression or stress. If you're one of those guys, or financial problems, just get a book dealing with the same, and trust me, you, after gaining that knowledge, you'll feel relieved and you'll be able, because again the Bible says that my people get lost because they lack knowledge. You see, and knowledge is in books. There's nowhere to get knowledge except from books or from people who talk about books they read. So why not get yourself a book that is dealing with the same, and get that knowledge and incorporate it in your day-to-day life? You see, is this saying that I've heard, I think some years ago. I don't know who is the original guy who wrote the saying or the quote, that a reader lives 1,000 lives ahead. And I believe in that saying, maybe let's say 90%. And certainly, yes, you see far much ahead than your peers who don't read much book as you read. Also, your problem solving skills will definitely improve. There's no way I know better to learn anything than reading a book. Books are magical and you can almost get anything you want to learn about in books. And I think a library membership will do you much better than a porn site subscription or a movie subscription in the assortment of sites you may be having. So I'll challenge you to invest in a good book every month and create a bookshelf in your apartment. And for those guys who are saying, yeah bro, I hear you, you are championing books, but I'm not a book reader, and reading books is kind of not my thing. And the very smell of books in a library makes me have a tight throat. Well bro, you don't have excuses, because there are a lot of audio books, thousands of them, more than thousands of them out there. In, let's say here in YouTube, you have a lot of channels with audio books, and there are many apps from Instared to Audible, and these apps can be of help to you when you don't want to read any books and you are busy. I get you. Invest in building meaningful relationships and networks. You see, no man is an island entire of itself. And I know you say you do your best job alone, you enjoy your time alone, you can basically entertain yourself, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually good and fun to do if you can do all those things by yourself. But don't use this as a freaking excuse not to network and interact with others and socialize with people who are doing the same thing you are doing. You see, there are people who are going there where you are going, and there are people who have been there, and there are people who have nailed solid and tight things that you are trying to do. And these are people to talk to and network with, and maybe they can give you some wisdom and some common sense that you can incorporate and use in whatever you are trying to do in life. Always create new alliances. This might be a long shot, but it will reward you later. And it kind of sucks that you have to network with people that you don't really like, but people note something, people who have something that you want. And some people are just cannot be befriended easily, but certainly yes, you have to network with to learn something from them. And note that to move faster you need others, and the company of friends that you keep has massive influence on you. And as always, birds of the same feather flock together. Hard to find true friends and a good support system nowadays, since trust is one of the rare commodities in this world. Not despairing, however, it's just a question of how much do you want to invest in meaningful relationships and network, and also how much do they want to invest in you. You just want to have friends that add value to your life, not friends who take a lot much than they give into the relationship or the network or the partnership, whatever it is between the two of you. So this is challenging, but trust me, the wider the circle of friends, the better. So go out of your way and get in social circles. If you are this silent guy, an introvert, force yourself to talk to people. Get in birthday or bashes or clubs, whatever it is, whatever the gathering is. Just try and get yourself in and talk to people. Just create that habit of socializing with people wherever you go. That being said, I'll have to wrap it up here, bro. Hope this video has been helpful, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because I drop such new videos every week on Thursdays. So let's keep on excelling and let's go invest.